Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP and the game preview for February 22nd, 2025. And this will be the first game in Nerd Cave 3. We're moved in, got everything set up, we're ready to play, and we'll be playing a game of Bolt Action. This will also be the very first game for the late war version of my 51st Highlanders, my replacement army that I've been working on to get rid of the old late war British that I didn't like. So I've upgraded them. They look much better. I'm much happier with them. And they're going to be on the board tonight. And we're going to have Ryan coming over with his Germans, mechanized German force, to face off somewhere in Normandy. And the mission today is going to be Supply Drop. This is a Bolt Action Alliance Mission Pack 2023 mission. And it is for version 2, but it will work fine with version 3 with one small tweak. And the way this mission works is we'll roll off, and whoever wins will pick the side. They will deploy half their force within 6 inches of their board edge. Their opponent will do the same on the other side. The rest will be in reserve. So there will be no objectives on the board to start the game. At the start of turn 4, we will place one objective in the center, and then we will roll 3d6 plus 9 inches in a random direction, and that's how far the objectives on either side of that will be. So in the end, there'll be a line of objectives at a random angle, evenly spaced off of that center objective. And to win at the end of the game, you have to hold the most objectives. Holding objectives is a little different in version 3. So instead of having to be on it at the end of the game like in version 2, we will be able to claim it and run off, and we'll hold it until someone else snags it. And to snag it, you got to be an infantry or artillery. So fairly straightforward. There'll be a supply plane flying over, dropping supplies. We got to get them and hold them. And then to win the game, just hold the most at the end. So fairly simple. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the forces we'll be using for this game. All right, first up, we'll look at the newly completed 51st Highland Late War Division. It's not fully complete. I still have some other odds and ends to go, but I can easily fill the 1,250 point force with what I have. It's a full British platoon. We're playing 1250. This is 1249 with 14 order dice, 10 of which are in the infantry platoon. So it's a platoon plus all the organic support I could get in there. Well, not all, but a lot of it. So let's start off with the platoon command. We're going to have a platoon leader, obviously. He's a lieutenant. Everything in this list is regular, by the way. So we got a lieutenant with 2 guys with stens. We're also going to have a captain with 2 guys. Captain's got a pistol. The other 2 guys got a rifle. We're going to have a forward artillery observer. He gets 2 artillery strikes in the game, which is nice. And then we're rounding it off with a medic. And then the bulk of the force is going to be 3 British infantry sections. They are 10 men, full strength. They have a Bren gun team and a Sten NCO. And then we're going to have the organic support is going to be a Piat team, a 2-inch mortar, and a sniper. So those are 10 of the 14 order dice. Supporting platoons are going to be an artillery platoon. We're going to have a platoon command team with a lieutenant with 2 other guys, all with rifles. And the artillery is going to be a 25-pounder. This will be upgraded with the gun shield and the AT shells and a spotter. And finally, we have our armor platoon is going to be 2 Shermans. These have the easily catches fire rule. They are 9+ armored tank. They have a medium AT gun with the improved HE, so 2-inch HE, and they have a whole machine gun and a coax machine gun. And that is the British force. It'll be interesting. I haven't played late war British in forever, and I look forward to getting these guys on the table. So let's go ahead and check out what the Germans will be bringing. So the Germans, I don't have Ryan's exact list. He did send me this picture for the preview purposes. And just looking at it, I know it's 1250. There's not many infantry on the table here. So I'm guessing a lot of vets. We have a platoon commander with 2 squads, 2 8-man squads. Looks like a LMG and an SMG sergeant riding in 2 half-tracks. Also in the middle there, looks like a heavy weapons platoon with a single platoon commander with 2 MG42s. To the right of that, I'm guessing that's a captain. And then to the right of him, it looks like some kind of artillery or air observer and a field gendarme squad, which will be new. I haven't seen that yet. And then in the back there, obviously, we got 2 Panzer IV. So quite a bit different than the last list that Ryan brought, which is all half tracks and a bunch of pioneers. So It'll be an interesting game with all the armor on the table. That's that for the preview. We will be live streaming this game, first live stream for Nerd Cave 3, and it will be on the 22nd, this Saturday at 11:30 Pacific time. So hopefully you guys can stop by and say hi. Hope to see you then.